popular notion that all black cats are witches in disguise. My cat, Pluto, was my favorite pet and playmate. I alone fed him, and he attended me wherever I went about the house. Our friendship went on in this manner for several years, even as I grew day by day more moody, more irritable, more regardless of the feelings of others. I pulled him in for an embrace, when in his fright of my gesture of drunken affection, he inflicted a slight wound upon my hand with his teeth. The fury of a demon possessed me. I knew myself no longer.
Threw the contents of the brimming goblet in his face. And now, while the entire assembly were convulsed with laughter, the jester suddenly uttered a shrill whistle, grabbed a chain that hung from the candela's chandelier, and with speed wrapped the king and his 7 ministers tightly together and pulled them violently up 30 feet, and leaving them suspended in midair between the skylight and the floor, Hopfrog, climbing the chain as it rose, thrust a torch of fire down towards them. Aha! I now see who these people are. He held the flambeau to the flaxen coat, which enveloped the king, and which instantly burst into a sheet of vivid flame. Within half a minute, the whole 8 were blazing fiercely amid the shrieks of the multitude that gazed at them from below, horror-stricken. I now see distinctly what manner of people these maskers are. Yeah, they are a great king and his 7 privy councillors. A king who does not scruple to strike a captive fool, and his 7 councillors who abet him in the outrage. Well, as for myself, I am simply Hopfrog, the jester. And this is my last jest.
We've gone a bit ambitious with this one. We've gone around the outside of the venue and we kind of go up into the pub area at one point. So it's a promenade theatre site-specific event. It's filmed on a mobile phone. The proper in-your-face tracking camera one-shot, basically, so no edits. Unlike a live stream show filmed from the back of an auditorium where you get a very far away feel from the actors, this one is right up close and personal, so even though it's a live stream show that you're watching from home, it's quite intimate and immersive. I think the key word with these kind of shows is variety. Variety of shot sizes, variety of lighting, sound cues, music.
One of my favourite bits in the show is the use of cameras. So there's points where the camera takes the point of view of the cat or takes the point of view from like other places. So that's been really, really fun to like interact with playing with the camera, and I might get to do some cheeky bit of filming myself in the show. And we're not just using the stage area, we're using the whole of it. We're using the piano, we're using all of the different entrances and exits that you can use, so that's really exciting.
This is The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe, narrated by Militia Vox. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. Distinctly I remember, it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow, sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore.